As I stepped into the Atlanta Evergreen Lakeside Resort, Stone Mountain, I couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement and relaxation wash over me. The picturesque lake view and lush green surroundings seemed to promise a tranquil retreat from the chaos of everyday life. But little did I know, my dream vacation was about to turn into a never-ending nightmare. First, the check-in process was a complete disaster. The front desk lady, although nice and professional, seemed overwhelmed and undertrained. She struggled to find my reservation, and I had to wait for what felt like an eternity to get my room keys. I mean, can't they just get it together? It's not rocket science, right? As I made my way to my room, I was greeted by the most god-awful sight, a door that didn't even lock properly. I'm talking about a door that swung open with just a slight push. Can you imagine the horror? I felt like I was sleeping in a public restroom. The sense of security and privacy was completely shattered. But I digress. The room itself was a dump. The walls were paper thin, and I could hear the family next door arguing like they were in my bed. I mean, don't they teach people basic etiquette anymore? It was like they thought they were in a wrestling arena or something. And the beds, forget about it. The mattresses were so old and worn out, I swear I felt like I was sleeping on a deflated balloon. Where was the comfort, the luxury, the sense of relaxation? And then there was the shower. Oh, the shower, it was like trying to wash off in a soggy, lukewarm mess. The water pressure was so weak, I had to stand under it for like 10 minutes just to get the soap off. And don't even get me started on the temperature. It was like they were trying to torture me with scalding hot water 1 minute and freezing cold water the next. I mean, can't they just get the thermostat right? It's not that hard, people, but the real kicker was the pool. Oh, the pool, it was like a petri dish for bacteria and germs. The water was murky and you couldn't even see your feet when you were in it. And the seats, forget about it. They were busted and broken like they had been through a war. I swear, I saw people falling through them like they were in some kind of bad sitcom. And the towels, random colours with bleach spots all over them. It was like they raided a thrift store and just tossed them in a pile. And don't even get me started on the food. I mean, I've had better food at a middle school cafeteria. The prices were extortionate and the quality was subpar at best. I ordered a simple burger, and it came out looking like it had been sat out for hours. The patty was all dry and crumbly and the bun was stale. I mean, can't they just cook a decent burger? It's not that hard, people. As I sat there, feeling like I had been robbed of my money and my dignity, I couldn't help but wonder, how does a place like this even stay in business? Is it just me, or is the entire staff completely incompetent? I mean, do they not care about their customers at all? Do they not care that they're ruining people's vacations? And then there was the incident report. Or should I say, the lack thereof. When I tried to report the issues to the management, they just gave me some generic response about how they'll look into it. Look into it? Are you kidding me? I just told you about the door that doesn't lock, the terrible room, the awful shower, the disgusting pool, and the horrible food. And you're going to look into it? That's not even a real response. That's just a way of brushing.
So I was looking into, what is happening near Atlanta Evergreen Lakeside Resort, Stone Mountain, you know. And wow, the scams here are just depressing. Why do people gotta be like this? First, businesses here, especially liquor stores, gotta be careful. There was this one lady, Josavia White. She was part of a group that went all the way to Kansas just to scam liquor stores. They used stolen credit cards and fake IDs. How messed up is that? They took nearly 12,000 from stores. Imagine being a tourist just trying to buy a drink, and suddenly your card gets declined cause some scammer already maxed it out. She got caught though, probation, and had to pay it all back. But how many people got their info stolen before that? Then there's this guy, Dominique Ezel, he was doing the quick change scam at retail stores. You know, where they keep asking for different bills, talking fast, confusing the cashier, and then walk out with extra cash. He did it in Missouri, but if it is happening there, it is probably happening here too. Tourists, be careful when you're paying. Some cashiers get tricked so easy. He got arrested, but how many others are still out there doing this? And oh my gosh, the mayor here, Beverly Jones. She took control of all the city's money accounts, no one else could access them. That is so shady. People were freaking out. What if city funds just disappeared? The council had to stop her, but how do you even trust businesses here if the mayor is pulling stuff like that? It is just sad. Tourists come to Atlanta Evergreen Lakeside Resort, Stone Mountain, thinking it is all nice, but then you gotta worry about scams everywhere. Can people just be honest?
Okay, let's talk about what surrounds the Atlanta Evergreen Lakeside Resort in Stone Mountain. It's a landscape requiring careful navigation, shall we say. As someone who seeks a certain standard, a level of care in the places people choose to spend their time and money, well, the picture painted by looking at the businesses nearby is a little disheartening. It's as if a wave of resignation has washed over the area, settling into the very foundations of the commercial spaces. What I've found isn't malice, not usually. It's more a weary acceptance of less than ideal. And that feels personal somehow, like an affront to good taste. It's a pattern, it's a feeling. It's like visiting a once grand house now showing its age, and where attempts at restoration feel half-hearted. These businesses, collectively, present as places where expectations should be managed severely. They operate on a platform of convenience over quality, and frankly, it's a bit unsettling. Let's start with the retail anchor, the Mall at Stonecrest. It's immediately evident that this isn't a destination. It feels stranded. Reviews paint a picture of a space struggling to define itself, struggling to even be relevant. People mention the distance from Atlanta, and that resonates. It's not just kilometers, it's a feeling of being forgotten, like an afterthought. But beyond location, there's a deeper current. Reports of security concerns are disturbing, not violent necessarily, but a sense of unmanaged energy, of people blasting music, and children running free while dogs, large dogs, are present. It's not about disliking dogs or music. It's about a lack of order, a lack of attention. The detail about the Dobermans, it's not irrational to feel uneasy. It's a primal awareness of potential. And then there's the interior. A depressing 7-day return policy with exchanges only. It's almost defiant. It sends a message: we don't value your satisfaction, only your initial transaction. The complaints about the quality of goods, compared unfavorably to swap meets, are telling. It's not just about price, it's about respect. It's saying to customers, this is all you deserve. And the aggressive sales tactics add another layer of discomfort. It's desperation, plain and simple. A sad dance of trying to wring value from a dwindling pool of customers. This isn't isolated. This is representative of a retail experience near Stonecrest that feels diminished. A place where value is consistently questioned at every turn. Moving on, and I hesitate to even bring this up, there were deeply concerning reports about safety, specifically targeting women. A warning to avoid placing bags on the floor in restrooms. That's not a suggestion, that's a symptom. A sign of a space where basic security is compromised. You haven't just lost your bag, you've lost a sense of safety. And then the truly horrifying account of discrimination at the Allure store. The casual dismissal, the blatant accusation regarding financial status and race. It's not just rude, it's ethically reprehensible. To refuse someone a dressing room based on perceived body size, to imply they can't afford the clothes. It feels like a return to a darker time. The weakness of the management's response only underscores the problem. It's the quiet acceptance of injustice. This speaks to a broader issue of a place that doesn't prioritize the dignity of all its customers. And let's not forget the closing businesses, the visible decay. A half-empty mall is a hollow echo. It's a space losing its soul.